Hey Gemini people. People with Gemini placements cross watching for a Gemini person. I'm here. Let me know. 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 Be careful playing with fire. Playing with fire get you burnt. When I feel, when I feel. Hello. Sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times that I find you wanna keep yourself from me, but I don't have the strength. I'm just a mirror of what I see. Meaning I'll be reflecting that shit back to you. But at your best, you are loved. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Anyway, so they got some add-on for you this morning. Third time's a charm is what they said. Pay attention to blockages and interferences of protection. It's like when you're trying to link with a motherfucker, right? And something just keep getting in the way. You're not meant to link with them. You're not meant to link with them. Got a little something Sunday. You're not meant to link with them. And sometimes you won't pay attention to you. Be like, oh, it's nothing. This shit comes up. Shit happens. Life happens. But no. Something keep getting in the way on purpose because you're not meant to link with that person. It's for your own protection. Okay? So pay attention to stuff that you should be pay attention to things that you might be seeming to just brush off like it's nothing. Okay? Humans' rejection is sometimes the spirit protecting you. Okay? Don't brush it off. It's not dirt on your shoulder. And you're not Jay-Z. I'm sorry. It's definitely something over you putting it off as nothing. This is what they see it. Alright, so let's go on back to the beginning. Where I got y'all started. Where I got the needed but not wanted energy. What you need is not what you are, not always what you want. That's my stomach, but I'm eating breakfast right now. Anyway. Not knowing until being told. Somewhere right over somebody's head. They don't even get it. It's like you got to break it down so that they understand or comprehend what you're saying. So, what you're saying to them. So, it's like a comprehension or a level knowledge difference, okay? Somebody has the same destination but different reasons for attending. It's like several people heading out to the mountains for a healing retreat, for healing. But one person is showing up to hurt instead of heal. They are preying on extremely vulnerable individuals to keep them on a hurt state, in a hurt state. So yeah, we're going to the same place, but we definitely ain't got the same outcome. We definitely don't see shit the same. So I heard outcast, okay? So rejected by society or social group. People don't want to deal with this person. They rub everybody wrong. Their energy is bad or intolerable to several people. I heard bringing down the house. So this person is strange, has a strange sense of humor. They thought it would be a good joke, but nobody is laughing but them. This could be like a mental illness that somebody needs to put in check or get checked out for. They thought everyone would want to fall out, but only in laughter. It's like, thank you. It's like laughter. They falling out, but not in laughter. They ain't fucking with you. They mad, okay? Nah, these people are falling out with the individual. Somebody needs the kind of help you can't give them. It's time to call in for reinforcement. You can't handle this on your own, okay? It gives me the energy of Empire. When Cookie's sister Vivica A. Fox, what was her name in there? I don't know. But she had that bipolar son, and he beat her the fuck up. And the sister be beat up trying to cover it up with makeup, and they just thought her husband was beating her the whole time. It was her crazy deranged ass son. So Cookie rode in one time. Her sister was getting beat the fuck up by her son, and she called the police. Her sister was mad, and then I speak to her for, I don't know, weeks, months, however. But she needed that help. She didn't want the police to get called on her son, but she needed that shit because her son was getting out of control. Okay? So somebody can be mad at you for something that you did for them that they needed, but they didn't want. Or this is you being mad at somebody who did something that you needed, but you didn't want. Okay? Someone needs help, even though they don't want it. They need it. Maybe they will be mad at first, but oh well, they need it. Okay? This is something mental health or hard drug abuse. It's something like that. Sometimes spirit don't give you a what, don't give you what you want. It gives you what you need, what he knows you need. And you may not agree or even like what spirit knows you need. When you find yourself so angry all because of someone caring so deeply, it's time to reflect. Because why are you so mad and in disagreement with what's ultimately good for you? It's a good question to ask, and I hope it allows you to wonder as well. We should want the good stuff, the good people, the good. Why would we push that away? What will we need to evaluate? Are we ready to acknowledge that we are the problem this time? So beware of concerning yourself with the wants over the needs. Beware of biting off more than you can chew. Beware of holding grudges when you know whatever is happening is for the best. Beware of allowing people to guilt trip you when you know you did the best you could with the tools that you were given. Possible downfalls, distractions, is staying too long. Do what needs to be done and get out of there. Okay. Not doing your part because of being overly sympathetic. This is about what people need, not what they want. Don't lose focus. Stick to the plan. Okay. Your strengths are doing what needs to be done, regardless of the emotions that are connected. Okay. Don't spare feelings. Facts is what's going on here. Following your spirit over your emotions. Not feeling bad when you know you did the right thing. Somebody got to be the nurse, the bad guy, the villain, the one that gives the shots and administers what's needed, even though it may hurt some. Someone may be mad at you at first, but they will come around knowing that it was best for them. And if someone hadn't cared enough, things could have turned out way worse. Songs of relevance is Boosie, My Struggle. You don't know my struggle, so you can't feel my hurt. You don't know what I done been through. Yeah, but there's somebody using that as an example. They're trying to use that for sympathy and use that for you don't do what needs to be done. Excuses not to change. All that creates is environments where people you really love don't want to fuck with you. Mostly because you're a conditional and transactional person. Nobody wants that shit. I'll do this for you as long as this. Well, you got to do this. Like, no. Fuck that conditional love. You can keep it. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. So that's the song. The songs for love is Deborah Cox. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I've tried that love thing for the last time. Yeah, that's the song. And my heart says no, no. Someone is running from or trying to keep out what they know they need. I heard I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Mommy, I'm good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. And I accidentally put made. So somebody could already made this, like came in with some type of inspiration over your life to help make you better. Things may not always go the way you want them to go, but they will always go the way that you need them to go. Trust the process, even when you're mad at it. That's facts. That's facts. I'm mad at the process quite a bit sometimes. Because what the fuck is going on? Fuck is going on out there? That's how I be feeling. But the universe got their own rules. And they only equipped us with the rules of the Bible. So we live in it, we learn it. Anyway, Gemini, let's see what's going on with you. For you. $27.10 THC. Gemini. Gang. Yeah. What's going up? What's going up? What's going on now? Just in here. Getting to the Gemini people. I've been trying to get y'all out since last week. So here I am. With y'all at the top of the list. Signed, sealed, delivered. Thank you. Thank you very much. It ain't but 3 people in here, but y'all can still hit the like button. Inner child. Pay attention to the signs, cycles. Okay. Inner child, pay attention to the signs and cycles. There it is. It's all rolling out. Somebody's healing needs to take place. I don't know if this is you, Gemini, or this is somebody you attached to. Victim consciousness. This is somebody that's been stuck in this dark energy. And now it's time for a reflection. In some cases, this is somebody who could have been rejecting you. Or so there's some type of rejection here. But alchemy is attached to that. And you don't even know it. That's what they said. So, alchemy is the transmutation of energy. Like you bring me some badass energy and I transmute it into good. Somebody's a catalyst. Scorpio energy is what I feel. Somebody's bringing in an ending for you. A transformation even. And you don't like it. Or this is you bringing in an ending for somebody and they don't like it. The death card. Scorpio energy. It don't got to be a Scorpio, but Scorpio energy is here coming in and bringing this death. Because that's Scorpio's job along with Pisces. Okay. But there is inner child wounding here. That's why the inner child is coming up. And they're telling you, pay attention to the signs. Because why are you behaving like that? Why are you showing up in your adult world as a child? All of that is a sign. Like, because if you don't heal, protect, console your inner child, it's going to be popping up when you're trying to be an adult. And you're going to be acting in ways that you really don't. Because you're going to be being childish. But it's because your inner child is yelling for attention. And guess who got to get that inner child the attention? You do. You got to go in there. It's a whole breakdown of things. Been there, done that. But the first thing when you doing your research, you find yourself apologizing, saying, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I'll make sure I'm going to protect you going forward. It's like a rebuild between you and your inner child to let you know I got your back. I don't know who didn't protect you back then, but I'm going to protect you now. It's that kind of shit, right? It's inner child healing. Inner child, what's the word I'm looking for? Spirit confirmation, okay? So pay attention to the signs when it comes to something to do with your inner child and cycles that you are repeating because of a victim mentality. Somebody, or this is somebody attached to you. Somebody has to rise above all that shit. It can't be no poor me. No, oh, I've been through this and I've been through that, so that's why I know. Heal. Fix it. Ain't no excuses as to why you showing up in the world fucked up. Nope. Tell me some shit you did to change that. Tell me how you looked at your parents and didn't want to turn out like that, so you chose to go. I don't want to hear no, oh, I've been through this and I've been through that. And it is probably sad, you know, and you know, people could sympathize with you, but you ain't supposed to be trying to use that to get through the world to make excuses as to why you ain't changing and make excuses as to why you showing up fucked up. No, that ain't how it works. So tell me about this inner child we got going on with the Gemini people. Gemini cross watchers, Gemini whoever. Competition, the other woman. Social media, keeping tabs. Missing you, thinking of you. It's wild. Wild, wild, wild. See that? Childish. Inner child acting out. I guess I'm going to keep going out. Dispensary weed cool with me, but I like the street. I like the street green. It'd be straight much more pressure. Anyway. That's neither here nor there. So there's competition of other woman. The other woman is here. So this is somebody who's needing to grow the fuck up. That's exactly what this is. Because it's like they watch you and keep tabs with you on social media. Or this is you watching somebody else. So they watching and keeping tabs, watching the person that they really want, but why they be with somebody else. Somebody that they got the person that they really like competing with. Or in their mind. It's like, I'm going to have you do this and I'm going to have you make you feel like this. Let me look over there and see how it's affecting you. Like... Not at all, bitch. Not even a little. I'm glad you gave yourself to somebody else because that's a less problems I got to deal with, honey. I've been trying to get you up off my back for years, huh? Like, nope. So, I ain't going to say that probably ain't every Gemini. I could be a crosswatcher, but I know a Gemini to this day I ain't dated in 6 years and the nigga still don't get off my nuts. Don't. He don't. He don't. He cool, though. I ain't going to sit there and cap like he ain't. He cool. But it ain't going to be cool as far as being on him. But he don't be listening. He ain't trying to hear that. Oh, this and that, this. But back in the time when I was his girlfriend, he didn't want to listen to me then. Now it's too late to listen because I'm already gone. You see what I'm saying? I ain't trying to come back. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I don't care how much of this and how much that and how much. Yep. The women like me, I don't care about none of that shit no more. I'm dealing with the sympathy. It's over with. Somebody pay attention to the signs. Insecurity, self-esteem. See, this is somebody having their own issues that they need to heal. They need to go in and they need to fix that inner child trauma that they dealing with. They got insecurities and self-esteem issues because They need healing. So pay attention to people needing healing around you, but still trying to mix and mingle up in your energy. They not like us, said Kendrick Lamar. You gotta be careful. You can't. You're a product of your environment. You gotta get that shit from you. Get that shit from around you. Get it gone. Okay. Non-committal, independent. Oh, sorry, y'all. My stomach is growling. I'm like, I'm eating breakfast. I don't know why it's tripping. I smoke broccoli. I'm like, that's breakfast. I don't know. Yeah. Taking a gamble, risk. So get yourself, be careful with this shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like, pay attention to the signs. You rolling up on a motherfucker who insecure. They non-committal. They this and that. And you still rolling in trying to take a risk on them. Fuck no. Why? Because you're sympathizing with their story. Fuck that. Sympathize with your own story. Because if they sympathizing with your story, or you only sympathizing with theirs. That's where shit gets sticky. No. Fuck that sympathy shit. It's in my cycles. And then that's the cause you repeating. Cycles is repeating, repetitive, constantly going on and on. Ghosted, disappear, get the fuck up out the cycle. You see what I'm saying? This ain't what you want. But your sympathy keeps landing you here because you keep trying to show love. Yeah, be sympathetic or put yourself in a fuck all that. Sometimes you don't do that. Sometimes that's not it. Right now we having a divine intervention because it's time for somebody to reflect and stop pour me in all the time around this bitch. Pour me, pour me. Everybody been through some shit. I've been through shit just like you. If not more, you wouldn't know it. Because I'm not about to go out here and be shitty to people. People won't never know I went through something unless I told them. And the way that I still keep my head high and keep moving it with good energy, you'll never know that I've been through the shit that I've been through unless I tell you. So, intimacy, bonding, party, having fun, breaking up forever with the endings. This is somebody you need to let go or somebody need to let go of you. I don't know which one of y'all need to go away, but one of y'all need to go. And it's a bunch of intimacy and party and somebody just laying down doing this and moving around. Victim consciousness, but it's because they can't make no changes because they keep pouring me in themselves instead of acknowledging, damn, okay, this did happen and this did happen and it made me fucked up in a way that I'm not really trying to continue on. Instead of pretending like it ain't nothing to fix. Because if there's no problem, then there's nothing to address. So if you pretend there is nothing, then you have nothing to address. And that's just not how we rolling now. Enemy, watch your back. That's reversed, okay? So call, hear from them. I don't know. We're going to see. Get a little more into that. Because the enemy is disarmed or something. Now, somebody wanted to be an enemy of yours. Victim consciousness. This is somebody who's got anxiety, though. Because something didn't work out. But they're going to try to call you. The second chance is with that, right? You ain't fucking with them. Gemini on the bottom, you not fucking with them. And this is what they gonna regret, or you have regrets because they won't fuck with you. This time somebody went too far. You went too far. You crossed the line that we can't come back from, baby. Because I'm a sympathetic person. I'm a forgiving person. I know how it is to go through some shit, which is why I keep sympathizing with you. But you playing that shit. You playing it like I'm a fiddle. You think, no, baby, you think I'm about to be out here dancing like I'm Pinocchio on a puppet string. No. See, that's when shit got to get serious. That's when shit get harsh on your ass. Why? Because I'm being nice and you trying to take that nice and try to make it like it's weakness. So I got to show you how strong a bitch can get. Huh? And when I get strong, people's feelings get hurt. Don't get sad. No, don't get sad. I only got to be strong because you was over here trying to make it seem like I was weak. And now that strength is a little bit too much for your ass. It's too hot up in the kitchen. Now you got to get up out of here. See, baby, you got to be careful biting off more than you can chew, acting in ways that you really can't handle. It's like when people sign up to be a sneaky link and they got too much emotions for that shit. Come on. You can't do this. Why are you calling my phone? Why are you trying to check me and everything? You know what the fuck we signed up for. Come on. Like, tell me about this other woman in the competition. 8 of Wands. So somebody moves towards somebody else. Calmer waters. This is what you do. You take actions. This could be a fire sign. Don't have to be. But some masculine energy took the actions to move towards another woman. To go into calmer waters and move that way towards another woman. Knowing that this person is some way competing with the other woman he's attached to. So we get the other woman coming on out, right? Boom. You moving towards her. Calmer waters. Why are you moving towards her in the first place? That's the action you took because maybe from your perspective or whatever reason it appears that was a better way to go. Well, it's to hang tight because I don't think you got it yet. Let's go on, keep going. Because why is missing you here? Keeping tabs on the internet. What you keeping tabs on my internet for? Because 7 of Cups, you don't get it. You don't get it. You're in a relationship. There's somebody's knowledge, their spiritual knowledge is lacking. That's what this is, because that's why you don't get it. You don't get how you made this decision that you thought was right, and you still ended up in a bad situation. How? I made the choice in love that's solid. I don't understand how it's fucking me, because it must not have been that solid, baby. What was your spirit telling you? Huh? That's all I really want to know. Somebody could be dealing with a Sagittarius energy or a Leo. See, because on the bottom I see strength here. I see healing, right? But I see it being taking strength and courage for you to approach healing. But that's the only way you get this solid new beginning that you want. This commitment. Giving birth to a commitment by standing your ground. Queen of Swords, Gemini woman, this could be you. Fuck this Leo man. You can't be letting him just do this and do that. Get your sword out. You act like you know who the fuck you are. That sword don't play with people, and neither do you. Let's not do this now. Stand your fucking ground. Because you want some. Don't let nobody shortchange you. If this is what you said, this is what you want at the door, that's what a motherfucker need to bring you. If I say I want an Ace of Pentacles, don't bring me no motherfucking 2. Don't bring me a 3. Don't bring me a 4. Don't bring me a 5 trying to bribe me because it's more pentacles. But I know what the 5 means, bitch. You gonna sit here and dangle 5 pentacles when I only asked 1, so it makes it look like you giving me a whole bunch. But bitch, I know the 5 of pentacles put you in lack, loss, and out in the cold. So you trying to play with me, and I'm not here for it. I'm not here for that shit at all. You ain't here for it. You better let a motherfucker know. Put your foot down. You chose her, go lay in that bed. Like, people listening to their eyes and not paying attention to what their eyesight, the pictures that their eyesight is painting them, and ain't paying attention to their faith. Because the faith be telling you, yeah, that shit look good, but it's bullshit. And you be like, yeah, I ain't trying to hear it. Let me go on over there. Look at the bottom of this Kipper deck. Poverty. That's the 5 of Pentacles. That's not what you about to put me in. I'm about to birth the Ace of Pentacles. The motherfucker trying to talk me into birthing the 5. No, bitch, you think I'm stupid? Because I'm a birth of 5, and that's going to put me in the same energy as you. You trying to rub it off on me? Nah. Take that nasty ass energy and go on with it. It's like, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to these people. Pay attention to their weird obsessions and their weird senses of humor. Okay? So tell me about this the action. Tell me about this King of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. So what they got going on here? The Death card, because the motherfucker thinking it's not funny, but it be slapping in your face. But you the one be moving like you moving. Whoever did this, judgment. That's what this is. This is what you deserve. Why? Because you want to move through your ego when we talking about spirits. You want to be bringing in ego and insecurities when we talking about your love, your heart, and your spirit. Like, that ain't got shit to do with the flesh. Come on now. Stop it. Anyway. That made me think of my own twin flame. He said, we never even did nothing. I said, duh. That flesh and spirit be completely different. Right? So that's why I said, ain't nobody, then men be a man is going to be a man. So that's where his mind was always going. Well, nothing even happened between us. What does it have to do with the spirit? That's all physical. You all fleshly talking. Let's talk about spirit. When the spirit get in there and it's something deep. People be still, when you hold on and riding the wave of ego, you don't be ready for that spirit. You don't be ready for the spirit. So now, since you chose to ride the wave of ego, when spirit is coming in and trying to maneuver through with its plan, you constantly bumping heads with spirit. Because spirit ain't coming in to maneuver with ego. He's coming in to maneuver with faith. And when he's coming in to maneuver with faith, ego's the opposer. So if I'm having my faith and you got your pride, that we oppose each other. So technically, you up in the building opposing the plan of spirits because you got ego out. Is that your intentions? Probably not, but that's what you're doing. So that's how you get handled so roughly when it's time for you to go down to reflection. It's like they slam your ass to the ground because they could have said, Gemini crosswatcher, go to the corner, right? Or they can choke slam your ass. Like, and it won't be a physical, but you will feel it. Life, how life took you through some shit. Life could trip you, or that motherfucker could take you and slam you to the ground. The way it be happening, the way life be lifing, okay? So anyway, somebody's pride and ego is getting the best of them. But this is the whole reason why they're moving to that place that they're moving to. Saying that they're doing the right thing, but it's not the right thing. It's a place that's leading them to a transformation well needed, might I say. Somebody's an egotistical, driven motherfucker, and they really ain't trying to change, okay? Could be an earth sign with the King of Pentacles, but this is somebody that this is like the future, foresight of the future. Paying attention to the signs that are giving you signs about the future, and you still being defensive, but that's your ego. Because right now we talking about taking risk and gambling. That's spirit. That's the faith here. But we got insecurity stepping to the front, to the forefront. That's self-esteem and insecurities. And this is when people pull their ego out thinking, I can protect this. Now my insecurities are protected because my ego's on the outer layer. But nah, that shit sets you down and fall like Humpty Dumpty. And they all fall down. You and your ego. It don't work like that. I'm sorry. Believe that shit if you want to. So we got you sitting here being very defensive when you're supposed to be taking a chance, taking a gamble, taking a risk, but you got insecurities and self-esteem problems making you non-committal. So you're instead of getting on board with spirit, you bumping heads with them, okay? So if life is life in your ass, this is why. If you're not understanding, you're not paying attention, or you're just rebellious, or you're a rebel. It's like 7 of Pentacles. 7 Seven of Swords. It's like Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. It's like a refusal to invest, but you only sabotaging and fucking yourself over because something's in your bloodline. And because you heard it, because you got a hurt perspective, you're not seeing the knowledge, you're not learning the lesson, Gemini masculine. But something's going on here. And you're being met with force because you're giving out force. Hello. So. Gemini. Okay? Some of y'all are Geminis. And you are fucking yourself because Seven of Pentacles is saying that there's something you're supposed to be investing your energy in. Or some type of elevation or growth that you're supposed to be participating in. But your refusal to do so, it's not necessarily how it's, maybe you're just scared, right? Maybe you just been through a lot and you just want to sit still for a minute. But Spirit is feeling offended because he's coming in with faith and you opposing him with ego. So you technically poking your chest out and saying you want problems. Keep in mind that there is a battle. We are in spiritual warfare between light and dark, good and evil, high vibrations and low vibrations. High vibrations as in vulnerability and love against low vibrations as in ego and pride. You can't be on the same side as the spirit and you rolling in prideful, thinking you know everything, thinking you run everything, thinking you got every. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you got to be okay taking a step back and letting somebody else run the show because, damn it, you don't know where the hell to go from this point. But everybody ain't going to be willing to do that, so they'll sit there. That's when you got people arguing with you and they don't have a fucking clue, but they just got so much pride in their body they can't shut up. They got to argue. They got to get the last word. They got to be right. Like, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean shit. If I don't know, I'm not about to sit and argue with you because I don't fucking know. And I don't care that I don't know. I don't have to know. It's okay. Back in the day, though, I need to know everything. Think I know everything. So, I get it, but fuck that. It's all pride anyway. So, we have the cycles. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Selfish. Self-centered. Broke. Money problems. Could be, okay? But the Tower is coming in. And the Ten of Swords is coming in. So this is the lesson. It's like somebody wants to bump heads with Spirit. Well, you will lose that fight. This is a pistol contest that you are not going to win, okay? I'm just letting you know. So the Two of Pentacles, that's balance, that's healing. But the Ten of Swords says it's going to hurt you first. It's going to be a harsh-ass, painful-ass ending, but that's the Tower showing you what the fuck your place in sense. The Tower is coming in to realign you. The Tower comes in and gives you no control, forces you into this and that. You have to either get the fuck out or do what the fuck is. The Tower's about to blow up in the right away tarot deck. It's like you're going to stay in here and blow up with the Tower. You're going to get the fuck out of here and do what you need to do. That's what happened. It's like Spirit putting it's like when Spirit light a match to the world. But then people didn't get no chance, you know. They didn't get no chance to live. The only people who got a chance to stay was Noah. Noah, his people, and the birds of every... You know, the ones he went to hunt down. So, but I don't know why it made me think of that. The Spirit got to choose who he wanted to save. And out of everybody that he saved, there wasn't nobody with Noah. But imagine Noah be the only person being obedient the whole time when Spirit told him to build that ark. And wait a minute. I be mixing up the Bible stories, y'all. So that's why I always tell y'all, don't quote me. Because I really ain't trying to talk about the ark being built. I'm trying to talk about, yeah. Y'all talk about the ark or the boat. I think it's the ark. Anyway, that's what I say. Because if he would have listened to all those people around him making fun of him and laughing at him, telling him what the Spirit didn't tell him, he might have got distracted and didn't build like he was supposed to. Whatever he was building, a boat, an ark, whatever. Okay, so if you got distracted and he wouldn't have built, then he wouldn't have listened to Spirit, right? And the fact that they put in the Bible, just say Noah lives in the world with us, right? The fact that they put in the Bible that we ain't supposed to do this and we ain't supposed to do that and we ain't supposed to come into contact with certain this and that, certain that. Say I listen to that, right? And I don't focus on what my faith is telling me because everybody think I'm crazy. So I don't listen to my faith and I do what I'm being told or what I read I was told, right? So that could put me in a bad situation. That's my point I'm making. I feel like that everybody in the world, the only person that the Spirit cared to save was Noah. I feel like because Noah went with his spirit over everything he saw. That's what I feel like it was. Because the world is greedy and the world is manipulating. That's why I told my twin, if Spirit wanted us to have a Bible in English, he would have left us one. He wouldn't have let the government get paid to translate it from Hebrew to English and then say, yeah, that's what I want y'all to learn. Like, I don't know, it's a lot of scams going on out there. That's why I'm going to stick with my spirit, because my spirit is where the Spirit is, right? I don't have to worry about people getting in and intruding with their lies and their manipulation. So I'm sticking to the spirit right there with my connection directly. Fuck everything else. So Noah, that connection directly is what had him out there doing what he was doing. Right? Not anything that he read and not anything this and anything that. It was the spirit coming to him directly and telling him what the fuck he told him. Did anybody else hear that? No. Only Noah heard what the spirit told him. Right? But they talk about that in there too. So, but anyway, regardless of the fact that people was calling him crazy, telling him it don't never rain here and this and everything else, he didn't give a damn because spirit told him build that. It was about the price. He didn't probably say, look, I'm about to make it rain for 40 days and 40 nights. So I need you to do this and do that. But spirit told him to do something. It was the test of his faith. And that was the biggest test of his faith. Why? Because had he not done it, he'd have washed away with the rest of that world. But because he had faith, the rest of the world couldn't have had the faith of Noah because they didn't get to stay. According to the Bible, okay? I'm just talking about the Bible. Where was the faith of the rest of the world? Why did nobody else make it? That's how that lets you know how little people really have faith in the world, in the Bible, and everywhere. Because it had to, if people was, I don't want to say it like that because it was a Joseph, it was Joseph's out there, it was Peter's out there. You know what I mean? Them people still got flooded, still got washed away. But I'm sure that they were soldiers for the spirit at some point. You know what I mean? So not all the good people got to stay. In the same sense, if we look at it from another perspective, because other people was out there soldiers with Jesus in the Bible, and they still, you know what I mean, like that, they didn't still make it. It was just Noah, Noah, his people, and the damn animals, one of each type, one of each kind, so that they can reproduce. And then maybe that's why I said in the flood. Just think about. I don't know. I just feel like some parts of it might be real and some of it might not. So, because if you think about it, like the whole place being flooded, it would make sense why the water goes so deep where the mystic creatures live. The ones that they tell us don't exist. The ones that they put in, it's like the beauty and the beast. Think about that. It's like they try to put all the beauty, but no beast. When it's really all beast and no beauty. Because if that was the case, they wouldn't try to make it seem like that mermaids look pretty to me. Because I ain't never had one story except real spiritual, raw honesty to tell you what a mermaid really look like. Up until then, you be thinking that you looking at something pretty, something gorgeous, something beautiful. Look at that. Even in the tarot cards, this is what they depict mermaid pictures like for us. Mermaids do not look like this. Mermaids look old, ancient, and when you look at them, they could scare the fuck out you. Mermaids look a little more like this. No, I'm sorry, and I don't mean no harm, because I mean, like, I respect the mermaids, I do. Because they not to be fucked with at the same time. But I'm saying that, why would they want us to think everything's all pretty? And I don't know, the world is manipulative. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to stick with my spirit on any day. And I get why Noah did too. I'm going to be a Noah in this bitch. I'm telling you. Anyway. So, the cycles. So the breaking down of these cycles are going to be painful because somebody's not just surrendering on their own, and the need for them to come into a balance and reflect is very important. So you leaning onto your own understanding, which you need not do, and it's because of that you don't understand what spirit is trying to do for you. So because of that, you're resisting, right? And because of that, you're putting yourself in a hard position. It's like taking a road of hard resistance instead of least. Now you go into the Ten of Swords, to the Queen of Pentacles reverse. It's like somebody could be losing their job or they losing finances, like trying to gain balance, but it's all because you don't want to show up when it's time to have a divine intervention and reflect on the ways that you putting out into the world. But you want to show up when it's time to party. You want to show up when it's time for intimacy. You want to show up when it's time to ghost. It's like you show up when it's no good, but you don't want to show up when it's good for you. You want it when it's no good, but when it's something that benefits your best interest at heart, you ain't trying to be there. So the spirit don't like that. And I don't know if this is an emperor or not, but the spirit don't really like that about you. Reward and recognition, you don't like that. It's like, you got some type of confusion or something. Six of Cups, that ain't even confusion. It's like, but I feel like your confusion is there. Ace of Swords, there's a clarity. It's like the spirit always give you a warning before the destruction. It's up to you to pay attention to the signs, okay? And then we have this Queen of Cups energy. So somebody could be dealing with a water sign. Ten of Cups, somebody could be finding out about a truth. Finding out the truth about a water sign that they're related to, who is actually competing with them or actually trying to get something behind their back, get with something. Intimacy, okay? Party, and it's like, but gotcha. Somebody's got a vendetta with you, or they feel like they want to get you back or something. It's like, and they're just waiting, holding on to it, waiting for the right moment, waiting around for the right moment to get your ass back. What is this? Or this is you. The harsh reality is like, I don't know, they do it. It's like maybe you really love somebody and they're gonna get you. Somebody's holding a grudge at you. Break up forever. They mad at you. They want to come in and fuck something up for you. Are you mad at them? They want you to miss out on the opportunity to be with the one, the fire sign woman that you're dealing with, or this person that you see is the one. It's like somebody feeling like choices, movements, and decisions to them. Somebody wants to interfere with this. Why would they want to do that? The lovers. They want to interfere with you and your happy ever after. They want you to stay by yourself. What the fuck is going on with that, Gemini? Eight of Cups, because you walked away from somebody because they wasn't emotionally serving you. Somebody's like, if I can't have you, then nobody can. It's like one of them crazy motherfuckers. The Emperor reverse. Look, that's somebody trying to control you and run you and manipulate you. Page of Swords reverse. They stalking you. The Knight of Wands, but they don't want to commit. But they don't want nobody else committing to you either. It's like, what the hell is wrong with this person? Because they're a victim. They got victim consciousness because they need healing. That's why they move like that. They move like that because they got anxiety. They feel like if I control the situation, then it won't hurt me. But that ain't how it works. Because some shit you don't control. When the spirit is controlling his shit, you're not going to step in and control shit over there. It ain't going to work like that. They're going to have to little boy your ass. A little girl, yeah, I'm just telling you. You biting off more than you can chew. You got to be careful thinking you know everything. Thinking you're running some shit because you don't be. I'm sorry. To the Nine of Cups, to the Seven of Pentacles, to the Palace. So we got some energy here of building. Somebody has anxiety about wish fulfillment. So I guess we're going to switch it up a little bit because this person don't feel all aggressive with the spirit. But this person is supposed to be investing or growing, elevating even when it comes to wish fulfillment, when it comes to emotions that leads to wish fulfillment. They receive messages about this, but they feel like that's a bad idea. So they taking their precious ass time. But not only are they taking their precious ass time, but they keeping an eye on the motherfucker on social media. But I feel like through keeping this eye on social media, somebody was able to realize that somebody's not really out to get them with this enemy reverse. The person that they feel like was out to get them ain't really out to get them. And they only feel this way because they keep an eye watching this person closely. This person don't even know it. They think this person don't know it, but this person probably knows. This person probably could get fucked. A fucking fuck, okay? Well, we got faith here. Faith, okay? And then we got Four of Wands, the Six of Cups. Pure energy. Faith energy. So, solid energy, marriages, relationships, but it's about that risk that you want to take. So it's like somebody watching you, seeing that you really ain't the person, or really ain't out to get them, or really who somebody told them, or really who they thought. It's like you ain't even the enemy. You worth the risk. The Fool card. This is how somebody's seeing you or how you seeing them. The Five of Pentacles. It's like somebody else had this lack mentality, and because of your own lack mentality, it got you looking at me like I'm the enemy. And the whole time I'm just here to love. Love you. Just love me. I want to be with you. I want to be with you. See, somebody's intentions is legit and loving. And you just like, they want to, intuitively, you know they want to work with you. You know this. It's a Cancer, masculine for some of you Gemini women. And some of y'all could be, some of y'all, I don't know who you're dealing with, but this person, this is something who you dragging your feet, taking your time to get to because you feel like it'll be a bad idea. But the Ace of Wands says that that's part of the path. That's part of the path. You're supposed to go that way. Me, as a reader, the Ace of Wands is your spiritual journey. It's also the male phallic, though. See, shit get tricky. That's why it's words are spells, because they mean several different things. Like, you could say, wait, and like I always use that. Wait and wait, because I could be waiting over here across the street, or I can be in the gym lifting weights, but you wouldn't really know what I'm talking about. I can just say wait, and you won't know which wait I mean. Weight means everything, different things. Like weight, we waiting in the water. Are we lifting up 120 pounds? Which weight you talking? You see what I'm saying? You got to be careful there. But anyway, that's the path somebody's supposed to be on, but they're taking the time to get to it because they're looking at it as a bad idea. I don't feel like it is, though. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. This is why you're sitting there watching this person on the hush-hush, because your intuition is calling you and drawing you towards this person, or they're being called and drawn towards you. But they've been through a lot. It's like they're focusing on the past that disappoints them instead of the future that's about to make them happy. Moon says things are mysterious. You cannot see them. You can only feel them with the Page of Cups. Feeling and then fear. So you got to trust in your faith over your fear, or you probably won't do it right. You won't make the right decisions. What's the Five of Swords? What are you thinking is a bad choice about this person? Page is given an opportunity, whether it be small and solid or other words. Three of Cups, reconciling with this person. All right, giving them a chance, celebrating with them. Why do you feel like that's a bad idea? Because you feel like somebody's toxic, or you talking about a Capricorn? You feel like it's things below the surface you don't know about this person, and that's fine. You don't have to know everything. right? Some things are below the surface, or maybe you feel like you know shit that they haven't exposed. But I don't. No, I don't see anything really too harmful here at all. Really, put the King of Cups in the world. It just looks like somebody's completing a cycle here. And then the Empress is on the bottom is because, but the way that they're going about it or whatever they're going through in their experience, it's providing them with the tools that they need to manifest this new beginning and get the fuck out the old cycle. Emotionally showing up, emotionally manipulate, emotionally maturing. That's what I meant to say. In order to show up emotionally for somebody, because all of this or whatever riffraff that's been going on is not working. When you're dealing with somebody who's been healing and who really looking for something for real, they don't want to play games with you. It could be a Pisces here, don't have to be, could be a Cancer, but somebody don't want to. It's like some people feel deep in their emotions. When they're expressing emotions, they're deep ones, so they don't have time to sit around playing games with you, because the deeper they feel, the more they hurt. Okay, so you get with it or you get the fuck lost, is what Spirit is saying at this point, because you done irritated somebody. Do you want to build or not? The other person is probably still trying to sympathize and be patient, but the Spirit is irritated at this point. So, the Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, you know what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Bitch, get out the comments, because I don't give a fuck about you. These people know what the fuck they talking, what they got, whatever. Go ahead, bye. Remember, you can go to hell for leading the people wrong. Go back and read your Bible, baby. God hates tarot readers. No, he don't. God don't hate nobody. Stop the lying. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop acting like people can't repent if they want to. I ain't got to repent for shit because I don't have a problem. Me and the Spirit is tight. Trump tight. The fact that you still call him God lets me know everything I need to know. And that's fine. Baby, do your thing. But stay your uneducated ass away from here, okay? I'm a vessel. Every time I come up in here, I'm being used. I wonder what. That's what I say. That's why y'all so lost. That's why it's not enough Noahs in this bitch, because y'all too busy focusing on what your eyesight told you. And when your faith show up to try to rescue from your dumbass eyesight, you can't be free because you too opposed. You too stuck in what your sight done showed you all this time. You stuck living in sight. So when it's finally time for your test, when Spirit is finally showing up to test you and say, use your faith and not your sight. All you bitches is failing. All of y'all. But you in my comments talking shit. No, but you're failing. You're failing because you couldn't listen to your faith if you wanted to, if you tried to. People too busy listening. Oh, well, hearsay. Well, this is what I heard, so this is what it is. And this is what my pastor taught me, so this is what it is. Or what about the time when your pastor said to go build your own relationship with the Spirit? You forgot to do that. You think you reading your Bible and shit. That don't mean a fuck ass thing. Bitch, stop casting the first stone since you in that Bible so heavy, huh? Oh, okay. But you don't want to hear that, though. Y'all want to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about that. You Christian bitches be the main problem. And that's why in the Bible, what you reading, y'all always got scolded in the church. Because you motherfuckers is always cricket. Trying to do shit for the money like it ain't the root of all evil. Stop playing with me. That's why when people get spiritual, the first place they stop visiting is the church. Quit playing with me, bitch. Quit playing with me. I was say I don't want to play. People be getting on my motherfucking nerves, and I be trying to be humble. But any day I'm ready to go there with a motherfucker. Any day, cause I match energy. I don't give a fuck about taking a higher road and all that shit, bitch. I'm spiritual. I am a high vibrational being, but I don't know why people get that twisted to thinking that the sword ain't right here equipped. The sword ain't always used to speak, bitch. The sword is used to get active too. Like what the fuck be wrong with y'all? And then y'all come in here with the knowledge. Y'all don't have the not even the knowledge or the faith the size of a mustard seed. So what the fuck are we talking about? Shut the fuck up. That's why I just put the bitch in time out. Because I don't have time to sit here going back and forth. But I'm going to say what the fuck I got to say. And then I'm going to move past it. People got to believe what the fuck they got to believe. But bitch, don't come over here saying shit that you don't know what you talking about, ho. That's what I tell a hoe all the time. If the Spirit feel like I need some scolding, bitch, he gonna scold me. If the Spirit feel like I need to put my cards down because I'm having this a problem, well, he gonna get at me. Trust me. But I ain't gonna listen to none of you weird bitches that don't even have no faith for real. Y'all don't have no faith for real. Y'all gonna sit here run around talking about God, 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 but y'all out here scamming, manipulating, treating people fucked up in the name of God. Y'all, stop it. That's why he don't fuck with y'all. That's why he don't fuck with y'all. That's why he don't fuck with y'all. That's why. The fake and the phoniness is just, it's out of control. It's out of control. People be in the church, praise the Spirit. And the Spirit, where two or more is gathered, I'm there. That's what the Spirit said. So we don't need church. Church is there. We having church right here. Bitch, what is you talking about? That's why I said people be lost and lacking knowledge and want to argue. And I don't want to argue with you, ho. But you come over here, you're going to get what you came for. I ain't coming over there to the Christian platforms and saying, shut the church down. Read the Bible. See what Spirit told us about the churches. I don't never do that. I mind my business. I stay in my lane because I don't give a fuck about nobody else's shit. But what they got going, I know what the fuck I got going on. And then Judgment Day, people be sitting there waiting on the Judgment Day. Judgment Day is happening every day, dummy. Judgment Day is happening all the time when you sit there to decide if you're gonna ride high vibrationally or low. What you talking about? That's people just so lost. And I blame the church. I blame the church, and I blame the people whoever got paid to print the English version of the Bible. Because we didn't have no Bible. The Hebrews have a Bible. The people that the Bible was written for in their language, they have a Bible. They didn't have no Bible over here until they got paid to print it. It was for the money, or you motherfuckers still wouldn't have a Bible. Imagine that. Imagine that. And what the Bible tell you about that? No. Oh, okay. So people need discernment. Put your discernment on and go read that Bible. You'll see. You'll be able to understand a little better. Anyway, I ain't even using these. I use them for the twin flame reading. I wanted to go to money. And then we're going to get the messages from the mermaids. Mermaids likes them to me and y'all. So if y'all means, I don't know, people, everybody don't believe in the supernatural till they put in a situation, so now it's time for them to act and to react, and it's too late. That's why I love TikTok, because TikTok got everybody out here. Some of them motherfuckers probably just cat, but you know, people can tell you stories and not feel freaky because it's going to be somebody who relates in some way. Like all those men that be getting kidnapped by mermaids. If a mermaid wants something from you, you're going to be well taken care of. But you might not like it. And I don't feel like you going to have no say-so. Because what you going to do? A mermaid, like I said, imagine, that's what made me think. Every time I think about mermaids and the creatures that be way down under the water, they got all that water only there from that flood. The flood could or could not have happened, right? But that's what the Bible say, right? So, just imagine it. All the way up. Just imagine that we were living way, like just imagine before the world got flooded and we lived way tall up there, closer to the clouds, right? Or not closer. How much I'm trying to say something, but I want to make sure when I articulate it, don't come out wrong. Yeah, well, they tell us mermaids are nice mystical creatures. Mermaids are ruthless. I mean, shit, if you find a comb or something like that, like, I don't know. I feel like it's stipulations in that shit, but you always want to respect the water. I just feel like you gotta be careful and make sure you know what the fuck you doing. So, oh yeah. So I was just saying, just imagine like the sky, how high up the sky is from us, the clouds, right? So just imagine like it actually was. Just imagine the world being, it's a world, right? Just imagine the world getting flooded, right? And then imagine Spirit taking all the ground and lifting it a little higher. I mean, because the sky is way up, we can lift it a little higher. Just imagine that, right? Just roll with it. Okay, so then say the whole planet, I don't want to call it a plantation because that ain't the right word. The whole planet, just say the whole planet on the Earth part, it lifts up, right? And we lift up high enough to come about the flood, and now the world starts again. Let's just go with it, right? It would make sense. Why? The water is still down there that fucking deep. If it just rained for 40 days and 40 nights, because how the hell did they get the water in there? They couldn't have got that water in there. If the water is way too deep, them motherfuckers got to go in there with tanks. And then when you go so far down in the water, you got to do certain things. Like with your tank, you got to go a certain amount, then you got to stop. And you got to sit there first. So gravity don't pop your fucking earlobes and shit like that. It's a whole process. Water has got to be respected. You can't run shit when the water happens. Water is a part of like Mother Nature. So you have to go down in the water following the rules of the water. The same as this universe. The universe got rules and we're going to have to follow them. I know nobody ever thought of that. And it's not nowhere in the Bible, but, well, you live and you learn or you don't. Either you live and you learn or you stay oppressed. It's a couple ways. But hey, I don't know. I don't care. I be trying to tell people, and I tell you, but I don't care enough to persuade you to listen to me, right? You got to listen to your own spirit and all that shit. That's all. I'm just doing my job. The people who are supposed to listen, they going to listen. The people I'm supposed to touch are going to be touched. Other than that, I can give a fuck about the rest of the people. That's why I don't give a fuck about the videos getting shared. I don't give a fuck about people bringing people to my channel, because I feel like people who are meant to be here, they just gradually find their way here at some point. So there's that, right? So we got the yin and yang and challenges for you when it comes to money. So let's go to yin yang first. That's the balance of That's the balance of masculine and feminine energy, which we all possess. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. I don't know. I have discernment, right? And I feel like I don't believe everything in my Bible. It contradicts my spirit a little bit, and I always gonna roll with my spirit over everything. Cause outside the fact that they paid to translate it to English, it's got like it made me think about when we was in kindergarten and they tell you whisper something to your partner, and by the time you make it all the way around, it's not the same message that went out originally. That's what it makes me think about in the translation of the Bible. So that's why I stick to my spirit, and I'm sticking to my relationship with the spirit over everything that I see. Because faith is supposed to be oversight. We learned that all the time in the Bible, and nobody seems to remember it when it's actually time to be tested. When it's time to actually get into a test for real, you're supposed to use your faith over your sight, but everybody is looking with these two eyes, thinking that these eyes is kind of paved the way for them. They got magicians, right? So I could do a magic trick and confuse the shit out your eyes. Your faith won't be confused though. Your faith gonna see me coming. That's why y'all you better be stick with your faith. Fuck what your sight showed. Y'all don't give a fuck what you read, what you're seeing. Trust in your spirit. But build your relationship with the spirit and let it get solid like that. I don't give a fuck everything else. Okay, that's just how it works. Because this world is not good. The energy is bad. It's dark. It's high level dark. Motherfuckers, politicians is out of control. Motherfuckers is trying to play God. It's like, that's why I don't even like the word God no more. I mean, I don't not use it because of that. I don't not use it because I got educated. But, ooh, I just don't like the world. They not like us. I'm just telling you. Anyway, a time of progress, of product. Okay, so Spirit is pointing out the part in the Bible where he tells us to stay in the house and wait on him. Right? I don't know if that I don't know what that's about. That's relevant. I do enjoy being in the house, so now that he mentions it. I do be in the house. I don't enjoy being out there with the people in the energy. I really handle my business and get the fuck back home. That's my domain. That's my temple. That's where I got to be. That's where my good energy and my protection is set up. That's where I want to be. It's on me when I roll out, but I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. If you a homebody, you just know what I mean. If you don't mix and mingle with all the energies of the world, then you know what I mean. If you feel like you don't belong here a lot because these motherfuckers got to be aliens, then you know what I mean. Okay. The time of progression around financial areas in your life after a dark time or the dark times. You will now find the light as opposition melts away. You have strong influence and can persuade others of your way of thinking, and enemies could become friends. Strange and unexpected developments could leave you with inner knowledge that the universe is working in your favor. A fortunate time is forming partnerships. All of that is faith spoken. A time of progression after financial areas in your life after a dark times. The dark, you got to travel through the dark to get to the light in the first place. The dark is where the healing takes place, doing all the work, confronting your inner demons, the part of you that may not be showing up properly. The poor me parts of you that don't want to do nothing, so they sit there and cry a little bit. Now, not everybody victimizes it like that. Some people just be like, damn, that's fucked up. 3 of you bitches done said the same shit about me. It's got to be me. That's me right there. Okay, I'm gonna not be happy about it, but I'm gonna address it because ain't no way I'd have been with y'all. All and that the last 3 exes got all the same shit to say about me. I'm gonna start looking at that point because I can't be oblivious and I can't be. I'm a fair motherfucker, first of all. That's just how I roll. So I'm gonna look at it. If I'm the wrong one, I'm gonna check it. I'm not gonna be sitting out here trying to act like it ain't no problem. Let's sweep it under the rug. No, because I'm trying to make it to the healthy version of the world too. Let everybody else the fuck. Well, not everybody, because some of them motherfuckers could care less to heal. Okay. So, but some type of darkness. It's like going through the dark, bringing you through the light, and then boom. It's like spirit taking you all the way down just to lift you all the way back up. Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom. Sometimes you got to lose everything to gain it all back with a different perspective and a different way of living and a different way of moving. Anyway, it says you will now find the light as opposition melts away. So the trials, the tribulations, the blockages, everything fading out your way. Anything opposing you. Okay, you have strong influence and can persuade others into your way of thinking. Enemies could become friends. So I don't know if you're gonna become some type of or you got some type of purpose of a leader where you speak to people. Strange and unexpected developments could leave you with inner knowledge that the universe is working in your favor. So it's like you'll get to pay attention to the signs, just like I said in there. And then the next one over is prosperity, but that's not your card. But the fact that it's coming next, I feel like that's why I said is you got to pay attention to it. All the signs and synchronicities that let you know on an inner level that the universe is lining things up for you. That's not something you will ever see with the naked eye. You're going to have to feel that in your gut. The universe do not ever act in the naked eye. They act mysteriously. It's like shit just happening. You don't know how the fuck that shit happened, but you know that something happened and it was a higher power stepping in. You know that has to be the universe. It has to be the spirit or some way. The universe and the spirit working together with them rules that they got that nobody else seems to know of. So 13, let's go on over to 13. 13 is challenges. Your challenges, but it's for odd that the balance is saying that the challenges be removed. Opposition is dropping out your way. Profit coming from pain. It's like hurtful moments. When you go through tragedies emotionally, those put you in a very creative light for some reason. For some reason, pain always puts you in a creative state where you do your best work. And this is why artists, when they go through stuff, they be sounding their best. And then when them comeback albums, when they getting all of that pain off their chest, that's when they sound the best. Because it's like their experiences are being put into the music. People are relating because everybody been through something. So, now challenges says problems around business, career, or financial difficulties need to be addressed. Soft confrontations could settle some long-standing disagreements. Arguments or other uncomfortable, stressful situations. You are about to realize how strong you really are. You are a survivor no matter what challenges life throws at you. You can cope. You will gain more control over your life or future and see a turning point around your finances. Those worried about career issues will find the confidence to ask for the pay rise or promotion, or even apply for a new job that you always dreamed about. Problems that seemed unresolved will soon be a part of the past. So, I don't know. I feel like you maybe somebody's been having like financial difficulties, or your finances haven't really been the best that you wanted to. So maybe you haven't been struggling, but you just been getting by or making it. Your head is at the water, but you're trying to make sure you keep floating and don't go under, type of shit. So I feel like there's going to be a turning point here for you in March when it comes to your finances and careers, where challenges that seem to like fade out your way. It's like that one supervisor that always gives you a hard time. It's because they feel intimidated by your work ethic. Well, they get moved to a new department, or they just get fired altogether. Okay, it's like obstacles being removed from you. Okay, it's like you just keep your faith. Okay, things work out for you. That's how that works. Some of these motherfuckers is just enduring karma. Some of y'all just know better. Like, you just know that spirit is going to work this out. The universe is lining it up for it to be worked out for you. That's what you're going to trust in. And you'll notice that these bosses just kind of get the fuck off the site. They get transferred. They move to another state. They get fired even, right? They get exposed. Like, a lot of big people are at this time because they thinking that fat meat don't get greasy somehow. But people are going down. Okay, the Bible said the first shall be last and the last shall be first, and that is a fact. Okay, that's everything's getting in position for that right now, and people are trying to clench on tight to everything that they can grab a hold to, especially the most wealthy of them all, the ones that got there and they had no business being there, the ones that were just, it's a lot going on. And I feel real crazy. I'm gonna tell you why I feel real crazy about Michael Jackson. I spent all that time not liking Michael Jackson, thinking that he was up there trying to do something to them kids. The only thing he trying to do with them kids is protect them from Epstein. Imagine that. I said, ain't that a bitch? I spent all that time not liking Michael for nothing. For nothing. And this is why you got to stay close with the spirit, because the world will manipulate you. The world will trick you. The world will have you believe in some shit that you do not need to believe. And that's why I was thinking, damn, Michael, we could have been okay. Like, Michael, I'm from Indiana, born and raised, okay? I'm saying that to say that I didn't like him because I thought he was a weirdo with some children. And the whole time, that's never what it was given. After the truth gets exposed, after real truth gets exposed, because the spirit is controlling that, right? And all the lies that the world been trying to sweep under the rug, that don't get the win, even though these people in the time are trying thinking they control something and manipulate, but spirit gets the final say so, which is why they still got exposed. Them files still came out. The point that I'm making is now people like me who judged Michael for being pedophilia and stuff like that can look and say, damn, that's fucked up. He never was a pedophile. He never was doing nothing wrong to them children. He was trying to save them children. Right? My son, he's pretty damn smart, but he tell me that I didn't think like I feel like Michael, like even when he passed away, I didn't question his death or none of that. Like I didn't question none of that. And then like my son was saying that they got him out of here on purpose because he owned everything, all his masters. He owned other stuff. He had copies. He owned so much. He said the only thing at the end, Sony took over everything and left. The only thing he was left with was the estate. I don't really be knowing all that stuff, but my son is very smart, so I be learning stuff from him. But I said, damn, but it's colonizing. That's what that is. It's been like that for a long time. And in the end, when you think, damn, Michael had a problem, he need to stop having that damn doctor write those prescriptions. That's what you would think. That's what I would think. Right? But it was never like that. That's what the world paints a picture for us. So it's funny that the world will paint a picture that Michael Jackson's pedophilia. He does something and bother children. At the end, he was a druggie. And the only reason he died is because he kept paying a doctor to write prescriptions for him. This is what the world painted to a picture for me to think, right? When the spirit comes out and exposes it, Michael was never a pedophile, and Michael was never really taking those drugs. People wanted him. It's like he was a target. Now you see people die in ways that was never normal, but they'll put it up and set it as normal. These people never killed themselves. These people never overdosed themselves. You government bitches is what's doing it. Y'all trying to control and puppetize people, and these people already signed these contracts, so there's nothing they can do when they in that industry. The industry is evil, okay? But my point is, I spent all this time disliking Michael Jackson for nothing, because the world done lied to me and made me think this man was a pedophile, and I believed in the world over my spirits. Y'all hope somebody listening, baby, because y'all better stop believing in this world. Believing in this world and what this world is manipulating you to believe and opposing you to believe, because it's always some truth to every lie. And that's why I believe some of the stuff in the Bible, and I feel like some of it is lies. I do. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes too much sense. Because while I love to get into how the skin was made of wool, how the hair was made of wool and the skin was the color of bronze. I love to get into that, right? Because how somehow the people that are made of color in this world, they are the most hated people. Well, the Bible said they was the favorite. See that? That's a target on your motherfucking back. For what? Oh, because Jesus said you was the favorite. Now everybody hates you. But it was way deeper than that. It always been way deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. I don't know. It's like we're like a weapon, but we don't do shit. When people fuck with us, people will love our culture, love the culture, love the braids, love the music. Oh, we ain't gonna give you the credit. We ain't gonna give you credit for creating blues. We ain't gonna give you credit for nothing. We gonna see. That's why I said that people is just, this world is a motherfucker. It's manipulated. Nobody gonna come and work with motherfuckers. Like, no, not in their perspectives. These perspectives is strong in believing somebody belong on a penny. This what they worth. Let's put them on a penny. Like, this is the mentality of the manipulated ass world, and this is what y'all, and then y'all want to try to make everybody roll like that. That's self-hatred. Is what that is. So you want me to get up in a religion so bad and be like, oh no, you like, that's crazy. And that's just one little part, because I ain't gonna try to blame all that on religion, but I'm saying that it's funny that people move the way that they move. I don't know what happened and what went wrong when they printed the Bible. I don't know what happened to the book of Enoch. I don't know what happened to everything that seems to be taken out the Bible. I don't know what happened to how things got put in or changed or manipulated. But some shit don't sit well with my spirit. That's all I know for sure. And once I really start getting into my spirit, I just had to set my Bible to the side, because I don't know what's real and what's not in that motherfucker. And I know this world is trying to take over a place that does not belong to them by being greedy, by being manipulative, by wanting power and money so bad. We don't have no fucking money. We printing money. Money ain't shit here. We don't have money. We in debt. We owe motherfuckers. Ain't no money. So now we just got motherfucking power. And look how that's going. Motherfuckers is in power, and look how that's going. Look how that's going. Let's pull out the apps, everything, and look this and like people. Oh, and let's hurry up. And then you know what other thing I learned from my son? He says he believes that they're trying to hurry up and get AI out there so they can try to tell us all them Epstein files was AI. AI did it. So that's wild, man. Yeah. Funny. AI. Let's introduce AI. The world is already having a hard time seeing what's they don't. It's not like, oh my God, the world is already having enough time seeing the difference between what's real and what's fake. Let's not do AI. Let's like, okay, they're getting confused. They're not knowing what's real and what's fake. Introduce AI. Introduce more chaos into the world. These people are not living like the spirit. These people want us to force to put our face in the Bible, but they the leaders and don't even lead like a spirit. That's crazy to me. And that's because they don't lead that shit like the spirit, because they know that's not what the spirit fucking told us. That's why they doing that shit for their own benefits. They own benefits. Abraham Lincoln. That's what I'm thinking of right now when I say they own benefits. He looked real good to the world, don't he? Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. The slaves. No, Abraham Lincoln freed the people, the slaves, because he found out his mama was a black woman. He didn't free the slaves to free the slaves. He freed the slaves looking for that woman that he found out was black that birthed him. See how the manipulation chain starts? Oh, he loved us. He freed us. No, he loved her. We got lucky in the process. That's what that was. And that's why they got rid of his ass. But his features look like a black dude too. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot going on in the history. People are manipulating the history. And people getting caught up in the manipulated history thinking that they know everything. And it gets bad. It gets bad. It's a whirlwind of shit going on out here. And that's why I stay close to the spirit, because a fuck ass. But you won't manipulate me, bitch. You won't catch me slipping and none of that. My spirit is too strong. And I'm too in tune with it for a motherfucker to try to trick me. Why? Because the spirit gonna be right there while you in the right ear telling me, spirit gonna be right in the left ear telling me you full of shit. It will be. But that's all good. I'm okay with it. Because that's how I avoid the bullshit. Because the eyesight, the ears, trying to get you drawn into people. But the spirit telling you, don't worry about what that shit look like. It looks real good, but that's some bullshit. Your spirit is what saves you, not these manipulating lies and these pictures that they paint for us in the world. None of that shit saves you. If anything, that draws you closer into the bullshit. What saves you is your relationship to the spirit, getting close and getting strong in your spirit so that you can. It's flesh against spirit in a sense. Your spirit need to be way stronger than your flesh, because your flesh is going to get caught up in the world and the manipulation that it got going on, and your spirit need to know better. And your spirit can, this is one thing about, I know my spirit is strong. When my spirit takes over anything in my body, everybody's over. Feelings is over, emotions is over, all of that. Shut the fuck down, because the spirit has spoken. That's how my spirit ride. Before, it'd be like my flesh. Let me just ignore this. I can do this. I'm gonna do that. Now my spirit get this speaking. Everybody's in trouble. Friends don't make it. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's my spirit's energy. When my spirit step in, solidifying shit, making sure we locking it down for protection, my spirit ain't giving a fuck about no friends, no family, no emotions, no how I care. They giving a fuck about solidifying the temple, which is my body, in my home, right? That's what the spirit give a fuck about. We in cleansing mode. We are at war. Okay, I don't give a fuck about no feelings. I give a fuck about what the facts are. I give a fuck about what the spirit got going on. I give a fuck about protecting you. Okay, that's what my spirit is on. My flesh is gonna get falling in the dumb shit, doing naive shit, getting in, because the flesh is weak. That's why your spirit must be strong, baby, because the flesh is weak. Okay, the future. At first, I was concerned, Gemini. I didn't know how this reading was gonna turn out. It seemed a little. I didn't really like it from the meditation. I don't like when it seems like people's ass is getting on. And I feel like in some cases it will be a couple of people, but it probably most likely be crosswatchers you dealing with and tolerating. Okay? So, see? Contemplation, innocence. See, in most cases, you'll just be contemplating because you're the innocent bystander, but you caring and sympathizing too much with the next motherfucker, but they have to care and sympathize with themselves, and if they ain't, then what the fuck can you do it? Hey, I can lead you to the water, but I can't force you to drink that shit. That's my favorite thing to say. I gladly walk you over to this water, tell you it's good. You should take a drink. I've been drinking it for months. Take a little sip, and you will not regret. I will go that far and vouch for that water, but I'm not about to be like, put your fucking that's what I give my girl. Put your fucking head in there and drink it. Like, that's not gonna be me. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's the water. If you decide to drink it, cool. I'll holler at you. You know, I'm not about to sit there and watch you see peep. Can you drink it? If you go drink it, did you take a sip yet? Like, I don't give a fuck. I did my part. That's what I got good at now, because I sit there and wait around. I'm a Pisces. Let me wait. Oh my God, if I don't stay and hold your hand, are you gonna get it done? That ain't my fucking job. It's not my job. I brought you to the destination, told you how to use it, how to excel in when you using the water and sip it. I led you to the well of sipping in the water. If you don't want to sip that water, that's not my fault. If you want to stay thirsty, if you want to think you know it all, and you think whatever you got to think in your own perspective about me, that's not my problem, baby. I'm doing my job. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, which is probably why I'm sitting in this position, because I'm not gonna give a fuck about no feelings and none of that shit. The spirits say, cut you the fuck off, you getting cut off. I don't know what you did or why I gotta let you go, but you getting the fuck out of here. Only person I ain't ever been, the only person I haven't solidified with, like, been solid and cut the fuck off, and when spirit tell me to, is a twin flame. That's it. And I don't cut, I ain't don't be speaking and reaching, but I still got this connection everywhere. I feel like, let me reach out and say something, or let me say something, like, let me, in the beginning it'd be like, let me check on the fucking progress, and now it's like, oh, you bitch. You know, every so often I might get over there and I won't be sorry about that shit, but I know I need to chill, right? That's ego, right? So I'll be like, all right, my bad, I shouldn't have, later on if I say something again, I'll be like, I shouldn't have been hurtful, but I ain't sorry. Or, maybe I am sorry, or sometimes I won't be sorry, because the spirit gonna handle me if I need handle, and I'm okay with that. I ain't trusting in these people, this world, or none of that shit. If I need to be handled, I trust spirit to handle me. And I ain't gonna like it all the time, but I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna trust that process. Why? Because I don't know. I ain't leaning on to my own understanding. I know better than that. No better than that. This world is manipulating me and tricking me. They got me fucked up. Spirit, what's real? What's the real? Because they lying to me. They lying to me. They're trying to make me believe it. So, tell me about this future here. We got mystery in reverse and letting go. Something can be coming to the surface. Mystery is like beneath the surface. You got to use your intuition to discover. The Ace of Cups is reverse here. No love, no love, no love, so don't come looking for love. That's August Alsina. So it's like no love, though. Something in the future about no love, but investing, but no love. It's like investing with no love. Be careful with that shit, Gemini, crosswatcher. Don't do that. I don't know what that's about. Nine of Cups. How I'm supposed to invest in wish fulfillment with no cups? The Nine of Cups minus the Ace is me walking away from your ass. Strength card, restricted. It's like somebody's in the future. I feel like you'll walk away from somebody because they don't have enough love or no love to give you. It's like you'll restrict them because you feel like they're doing nothing but stagnate you. Stagnate you. Why is the Ace of Cups reverse, Spirit? What's up with the no love energy? We don't want no August Alcinas up in this bitch. Unless you bring that song Ghetto with them. I love it when she quit your heels on. Hair and toes, but it's painful when it's real long. Okay. Let's stick to the spirit. Anyway, so tell me about the Ace of Cups reverse. Well, we got the Ten of Cups upright. We got the Three of Wands. This is about the future. And the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, Spirit, ring me in, please. Because I was like, well, it's going right over my head. Okay, because I get it now. So the love, you don't have any love for the current because your love is for the future. I get it. You're investing. Your energy that you're going to be investing your love into will be in the future. That's where your happiness is. This is like you finally having some time in tuneness, or maybe you've been having it. This is you being in tune to know that your love is not in this situation. Can you see it? No. Do you need to live it out? No, because your intuition already got you light down. You already know what's going on here. You don't need to waste time. So you know that your love won't be coming from here. So guess what you're going to do? Stop. Restrict yourself from it, because what are you doing? What am I? I'm here looking for love, and if I'm not going to get love, there's no point of investing a fuck ass thing. No waste a fuck ass piece of energy. No. Okay, got it. Thank you, Spirit. You say ain't gonna be no love there. You showing me exposing these people with the spiritual flashlight. I'm paying attention. Okay, well, I'm not invested in this because my love is going to be invested in the future. Then we have contemplation. Okay, tell me about it. What you contemplating, baby? That Fool card, just to the side a little bit. Do I? Don't I? Will I? Won't I? Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Four of Wands, the Faith card, the Lovers. So it's going to be about faith here. So we got this Five of Pentacles here, which is going to be either a lack mentality or some type of loss here. It's like you're contemplating on some type of risk that you're wanting to take because you're not really sure if it's going to leave you with a loss or a passionate new beginning. You're not really sure if it's going to put you out of the cold or give you some inspiration. Like, this could be somebody that you want advice from is what I'm getting. Somebody you want to reach out to, but you don't really want to fight. You don't argue. I don't want to bore you with my troubles, yeah. But there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. Somebody got to be they got to be bold and brave, because Page of Swords, it's like there's a perspective here about it's the type of action, but it's also burdens. It's like you being weighed down here behind this. You contemplating on the leap. What should they do? Ace of Pentacles, go on in there, Take me through that. Take me through that. Ace of Pentacles. That's what that is. Like King of Swords. You know what the fuck need to be going on, player. Don't be playing with me up in there. You know what you need to be doing. Don't be acting crazy. You contemplating right now on what I need to do, how I need to do. You know what you need to do. Just get it done. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, talking about this King of Swords. Page up. So you know what you need to do. You learned it. Information, knowledge, you got it. The devil says you're just afraid. Six of Swords reversed. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know if it's going to be chaos, conflict, or you just feel like it's a bad decision. Five of Swords. But something's in your bloodline. Something's meant for you to do with Palace of Cups. I don't feel like you're going to be mad at all. Sad at all. I feel like you're going to be happy. And I don't know what I'm singing, but I know where they play it in the Trolls. When the Trolls finally, when the Bergens finally stop trying to eat the Trolls and they become a happy ever after. I don't know. That's what I watch the Trolls too much with my daughter anyway. So we have innocence. Okay, so I feel like something's meant for you, Gemini. It's just a matter of you getting the courage, the strength, and the faith to trust in it yourself. Innocence is something pure here. And it's something meant to work out for you, but it's like you got to be the one investing in it. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. Knight of Cups. It's love. Something that you've been feeling like previously was a bad choice, but you're starting to realize it ain't what you thought. Your perspective might have been wrong. You might have had this hurt perspective, or you looking through the rose-colored glasses, because that's what happens when you hurt. You got on rose-colored glasses. King of Pentacles is reversed here. So like you're dealing with an earth sign here. Now, whoever's not innocent, they're going to be the one hurt. King of Pentacles, reverse, selfish, self-centered. Knight of Swords, the harsh reality is that somebody chose this action. You chose to move like this. Page of Swords, reverse. Page of Wands, reverse. It's like now they ain't getting no messages. You blocked them. Then you got somebody blocked, or they got somebody blocked you. The harsh reality is that you sabotaged this shit yourself, or they did. The harsh reality is that if your ass took the healing that you know you needed to, the connection probably still be afloat. This is you or somebody you connected to. Somebody don't want to do the healing, or they acting like they don't know. Mystery reverse. Okay, well, since you acting like you don't know, let's put that shit in your face. Plain as day. Crystal clear. You are the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. You need to do some healing. Putting on your intuition. Smack dab in your face. What you going to do now? It's no longer a mystery. A mystery. It's no longer a mystery. Right? So then boom, the next card is letting go. Now it's no way but up. Like you can't do nothing. You can't ignore it no more. You got to face it. Judgment. It's time to make that final decision call. Now you got to face it. Now you got to make a choice. Why? Because you can't pretend like you don't see it anymore. Six of Wands. You see that shit. In the tournament, you've learned your lesson behind it. So what we going to do now? I was excited because I was falling in love with you. And now that I'm falling, what am I gonna do? If I gave you all my trust, and you never take my trust for granted. If you, what he said, you've given so much love. I don't know. I'm hearing it. I'm rolling with it. Thanks, y'all. Much love to y'all. Okay, I be focused. Sometimes I don't mean to ignore y'all. So we got letting go. Eight of Wands. Quick movement towards letting go. The Tower, because you're having a powerful realization and the faith come in. You're everything. He said, you're everything I want and I need. You're everything. Girl, you got the best of me. Break it down. Ooh, I was falling in love. And I don't know what to do. I just love you. With every inch of my body, it's falling in love. Let's just take it one day at a... Nope. You don't get to control shit. Look, they still trying to have a little dibs on how it's going to go. No. Spirit is running this show. Somebody's in love. They didn't finally surrender to that shit, because then what else they going to do but surrender it? But then once they surrender it, they still try to put their toe out. Put the foot down a little bit like that Kunta Kinte. Don't make me chop that foot off. You don't run shit over here. I'm sorry. Was I taking it a little too far? Maybe. I don't know. I'm unhinged a little bit. I don't care. All right? Anyway. So, you're living, you learn. That's what it looks like. Because somebody's being forced. It's like faith. You should lean on your faith. If anything, lean on your faith over everything. Your sight will trick you. Lean on your faith. Lean on your spirit. Lean on your connection with the spirit. Because that's what you got to lean on. Because the world is manipulative. The world will trick you. These people that you be dealing with sometimes get caught up in energy of having the energy of the world. So they participate and act just like the world. Like somebody you find, I feel like a let go is happening. You put the mysterious, it's like, it's like, look, why they keep referring to the Bible stories? It's like when the guy, I can't remember his name. Was it Paul? I don't know. Spirit, don't give me the line. So it's like when they was like something about Jesus is here, or Jesus want to see you, Jesus trying to talk to you, and he like no. But then it's the world. But he like, hell no, Jesus ain't want to talk to me. Let me see his hands. He like, no, I need to see. He wanted to see them holes that they put up in Jesus' hand when they put him up on the cross. So when Jesus come over and say, "You, what's up? Why you need me to prove myself to you?" You see what I'm saying? Because the world got him so tricked, spirit. That's why. But then it's like I don't know. I feel like that's your intuition. That's what you live through in the world every day. It might not be in the form of show me your hands. I need to make sure that they're the same hands I've seen on the damn cross. Your faith questioning might not go like that. It might be like, spirit, I need some confirmation. I need you to confirm this, right? So it might not be I need to see your hands, but it's gonna be like, this is what I'm feeling. Can you confirm it, right? And here come the confirmations rolling in. It's no different, right? It's just a different scenario, a different way of putting it. We still requesting for the faith, right? We still requesting for the proof because the world is so tricky, because the world is such manipulators, because the world is such a liar. Spirit, I need you to confirm for me that I can trust in the world when they tell me this. Like, that's how it goes on a spiritual journey. You need confirmation for everything. The spirit has to tell you something as small as giving a bum some change, because people lie so bad. I used to give, and when shit start changing, and I start seeing, people will lie, people will manipulate. I don't fuck with liars and manipulators. So if I'm helping you, because spirit put it on my spirit to help you. He put it on my spirit to know that you're an honest person. He put it on my spirit to see through all the shells that you hold on outside. So if spirit tells me to go in your direction or pick you for something, it's because he showed me who you are directly, regardless of what the world is going to try to paint you out to be, or who you're going to try to paint yourself out to be, right? I'm equipped with the knowledge to know exactly who you are before I pull up. And some of that you might be ashamed of, so you might try to pretend that that's not who you are. But I'm going to see through it. Like, that's because the spirit already equipped me for what the world is about to throw at me, right? This is why you need the spirit. This is why your connection with the spirit should be tighter than your best friend, okay? So, but hey, you ain't got to listen to me, baby. Live and learn. Ask the spirit for confirmation. Spirit, you hear spiritual healing up in there talking. You hear her ass going on and on and on. She been talking for about a damn hour and 22 minutes. Can I listen to her ass? Can I believe her ass? Give me a sign. And spirit gonna come right on down to you. He gonna give you a sign. And the next day, the next 24 hours, the next, same as a day, the next week even. But you're going to know that sign is for you and what you asked for, right? Whether he's going to tell you that I'm worth listening to or I'm not. I'm sure he'll tell you, but I'm not going to choose for you and tell you what he's going to say. I already know what he got to say about me, baby, but I'll let you listen for yourself. I don't ever try to persuade y'all to just listen to me. I'm going to give you the knowledge and it's up to you. I'm the well. I'm leading you here. You could take a drink, but you're not required to do so, right? That's how I feel about it, right? I'm trying to help people because we are all in the same world living where manipulation is thick and they're laying it on thicker. And now introducing AI. Some of that should be looking so real that you can't even know for real. But y'all trust in your spirit. Your spirit is always going to make sure you know what's real. No matter how a motherfucker make it look like. No matter what picture that they paint for you. Right? No matter how good AI get, the spirit is going to always be the best. Okay? They better stop fucking playing with them. Weird, raggedy ass motherfucking world. See, that's why I said they be pissing me off here. I don't belong here with these motherfuckers. Send me to Mars now. Just kidding. Be careful with your expo. You might really get it. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for watching. Keep your energy protected. Like the video. Drop a comment if you're feeling guided to. And much love to y'all. Okay? Don't beat yourself up about the process. We live, we learn, and we don't always like it. But you have to trust in your faith. Even when you don't like it, you say, Spirit, this is some bullshit, but I trust you, so I'm going anyway. Okay? All right. Be blessed. Namaste. Peace out.